Hello everybody, it's Paul, and today I'm going to show you how to pack the mini bass drum parachute.
So you're going to need these tools. I'll get to that in a second. You have your closest pins here. You're going to need 8 in total to hold the fabric.
Then we're going to also use the included closing bridle here in order to close the container with the loops. And also a weight to hold the risers while we're doing the pack job.
So the first step is to hold the container and shake the canopy like this just before we put it on the ground. So grab the front here, the nose of the parachute,
and try to press it with your hand against your leg like I'm doing to make it flat. Then you want to grab the nose and lay it down on the ground nicely, just like this. Alright, so the container is facing this way. You have the interior of the parachute towards the sky, and we're going to put our hands on the parachute to make it nice and flat, like so.
And then we're going to put a weight on the risers. So put them like this and put the weight over the riser so that it doesn't move.
So I'm preparing the fabric for the next step. So I'm taking the tail and making it nice and flat. As you can see, the stabilizers are lined up also.
Okay, so we're now going to use the close pin.
As you can see, the parachute have 7 sails, so that means 7 seams right here. This parachute has different colors, so it's easy to see. We have the orange one that is the center. So grab them and put them in place with a first closed pin, like so. Next, we're going to move to the left, do the same thing, count them. We have 3. This is the 4th one, the center one, 5, 6, and the 7th cell. Grab the closed pin, put it on. There's that distance between the two. Next, 1, 2, 3. So the third one is the yellow. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Put the pin on the fabric like this. And as you can see, everything is nice and lined up. We have the last one at the tail. Same process, grab each seam and put them so that they have the same shape, this rectangular shape. Grab them and attach them together with the pin. The parachute looks like this. We have the 4 pins in place, and we are going to take the pack job and slide it to the left. So like that. And now we have our A lines lined up with the first pin.
And now you
grab the pack job and lift it like so, and put your feet on the pin to hold it in place. I'm using my right foot over here. So this way you can see what we're doing. We're going to split the pack job in 2 parts, 2 equal parts on the left and right, leaving the center sail in the middle. So in my case, it's the orange sail that I'm leaving in the center, and I'm putting the second pin on top of the other one. From behind, as you can see, we need to spread the fabric on the sides. So I'm going to use my finger and put the orange fabric nicely to the left here and press it. Next, I'm going to grab the other side. So I put the pack job over like so, and repeat the same thing on the other side. So I lift here and look for the middle cell, orange here, and put it to the side so that the fold is perfect. So I use my finger to push it to the right over here and press everything to get a nice and even fold.
And we're basically going to repeat this exact same step 3 times. So
we're doing this now for the second fold. As you can see, I'm separating everything. Here we have our pilot chute that is connected, and I make the fold over the second pin, right here. And same thing, I'm making the fold nicely. So I take the orange fabric, put it to the side, then lift everything and put it away, like so, and here, pushing the fabric towards the left. And this is the last pin that we're going to, the last fold actually. And basically what we're doing here is we are folding the parachute from the center. So the center of the parachute is always in the middle, so that when the air is going to go under the fabric, we are going to deploy the parachute symmetrically. So this is just like a real parachute basically. Now I'm making the last folds on each side, and it looks like this. Just before we
continue to fold the parachute, we are going to check by holding the lines over here and lifting the pack job to check that the center sail is nice and in the center here. So the orange fabric. This way the air goes through the middle and deploys the parachute from the center. All right, so this is good. Now we're going to reduce the pack job, grab the sides and make a fold like this, and put the pins just like that to hold the fold. Grab the tail and put it to the other side.
Same thing.
We can now remove the first pin.
The red ones here, I'm removing 3 of them and leaving the top one. And we're going to use these 3 to reduce the size of the pack job on the other side. So put your feet, make this fold, and take the pins. Hold it in place.
All right, so now we're going to check under the pack job. So grab the pack job and flip it over, and remember to the orientation. Here I'm rotating to the left. And as you can see, we're going to grab the 3 outer cells and clip them with the middle clip here on the side. And do the same thing on the other side. We have the orange center cell and the 3 outer cells. So in my case, purple, blue, and yellow. I'm grabbing them and clipping them on the side. Now we have the orange cell perfectly centered, so that's going to be a perfect opening. We can move it like this so that the air comes in the center cell. Once you're done, put the rotation like so, and put the lines separately.
All right, now we're going to fold the tail. So you want to take the tail and separate it from the middle. We have the middle here orange. Let me show you from above. So we want to grab 3 outer cells on the left and right and separate them like this. So you open everything, and that's going to create this triangle here. And then do 2 folds like this, 1 and 2, and put the center cell over everything. And now you can grab a pin and stick it on the center here on the tail to hold everything. Just take the slider and put it up, then grab the lines and bring the pack job all the way down like this. You can now remove the weight and put it away. We're going to fold the risers, put them under the flap. 1 and 2. Put them on the container like so. And now we're going to grab the pack job and put it
inside of the container.
So in this video, we'll be doing a slider down jump so the parachute opens quickly. So grab the slider and put it all the way down against the rings of the risers. All right, then you want to grab the pack job and put it in the container. Put the lines like this, grab them and put them under the fabric. And you want to put the top of the pack job lined up with the top flap. Grab your closing bridle, and remove all the pins. So you just want to keep the 2 pins that are here under on the bottom. Put your foot over and grab the top flap, put it over the pack job. Grab your bridle, put it through the loop. And take the left eyelet, put the bridle through like so, and the right eyelet like this. We have the bridle of the pilot chute going up and going out from the top of the container. Now I want to grab it, grab our first pin and put it through the loop. Once it's in place, we can remove the bridle and the loop will hold the container closed. Just like this. Now we have to close the bottom flap, so remove the small pins. Fold the fabric upwards like so. And put the flap over. And same thing, grab the bridle. I'm preparing here everything. I'll grab my bridle, put it through the closing loop, hold the tips with my hand, and same thing, go first with the left eyelet and the right one. And that's it. We have our container ready. Just count your tools. Make sure you don't forget a pin inside of the container. So we have our 8 pins, our bridle, and the parachute ready to be installed on your teddy bear. I will now demonstrate how to put the parachute on your teddy bear. So you want to put the head under the harness like this. Alright, grab the arms and put them through the harness like so, and then the legs, put the legs like this, and you can put them in the strap for the legs. So grab the feet and put them through. You're now ready for your first base jump. Congratulations. If you have any question, just leave a comment below.